The Trump Organization planned to give Putin a $50 million penthouse at Trump Tower Moscow.
Here's a summary of the article.
President Donald Trump's company planned to give a $50 million penthouse at Trump Tower Moscow to Russian President Vladimir Putin as the company negotiated the luxury real estate development during the 2016 campaign, according to 4 people, one of them the originator of the plan. The Trump Tower Moscow plan is at the heart of a new plea agreement by Cohen, who led the negotiations to bring a gleaming, 100-story building to the Russian capital. The plan never went anywhere because the tower deal ultimately fizzled, and it is not clear whether Trump knew of the intention to give away the penthouse. Satter told BuzzFeed News Today that he and Cohen thought giving the Trump Tower's most luxurious apartment, a $50 million penthouse, to Putin would entice other wealthy buyers to purchase their own. Trump had personally signed the letter of intent to move forward on the Trump Tower Moscow plan on October 28, 2015, the day of the third Republican primary debate. According to the criminal information filed against Cohen Thursday, on January 20, 2016, he spoke with a Russian government official, referred to only as Assistant 1, about the Trump Tower Moscow plan for 20 minutes. 2 FBI agents with direct knowledge of the Trump Tower Moscow negotiations told BuzzFeed News earlier this year that Cohen was in frequent contact with foreign individuals about the real estate venture, and that some of these individuals had knowledge of or played a role in 2016 election meddling.
This post received a score of 59,546, with an upvote ratio of 78%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than I have nothing to do with Russia, no deals, no loans, no nothing, Donald Trump. One of the articles of impeachment against Nixon was for lying to the American people about the ongoing Watergate investigation. How is this shit acceptable to 63 million people? And #X200B.
Because it makes them feel like they are winning over other political party.
Thing is, I'm not sure I buy the sports teams analogy anymore. If I found out my favorite team was cheating or fixing matches, that wouldn't be my favorite team anymore. So either Republicans are the type of people who would still root for a team that cheats, or it's something else. I think it's more like a religion. It's okay to cheat against the devil, because of course you cheat against the devil, in fact you probably should.
Wow, so the whole 3-year-long defense that Trump had no connection to Russia changed to, so what, Trump is a businessman, in just a few hours.
Get ready to hear, I don't care what Trump did, he's better than Hillary, when more of this comes out. Since that's what it ultimately boils down to with Trump supporters. Even if that were true, it's no longer relevant. It's him or a competent and uncorrupted replacement. It's not like his impeachment would mean she was sworn into his role.
Well, they can't be wrong. So impeaching him and replacing him would mean that they made the wrong choice. And boy does that not sit well with them. That's when they bring out their foil hats and start blaming the Dems and Libs for conspiring to overthrow Trump and the FBI for aiding them. They're so predictable.
As opposed to before? That is legit all they have.
The confession Elm talking about is violating the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. It just so happens that while all this shit was going down, the American Conference Institute's 35th International Conference on the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act was meeting today. None other than Rod Rosenstein was there too. Coincidence? You decide. That is mass extinction levels of shade after Trump's Rosenstein behind bars meme.
I wish there were a way to quantify the dread and frustration his lawyers have been feeling these past 2 years.
Somewhere out there a bunch of suits are sighing deeply and trying to figure how to fix things every time something like this comes up.
Nah, they're happily raking in millions while recent law school grads are doing all the work for a small piece of the pie. Yay capitalism.
To be fair, if those recent grads are in big law, they're still raking in $160,000 a year. Along with absurd 80 to 100-hour work weeks and the accompanying mental issues and substance abuse.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.